Greetings and welcome to Basketball Rules Expert. We are live from the beautiful San Francisco Bay Area. A brisk 34 degrees here in the outlying part of the San Francisco Bay Area. Greetings, welcome everybody. Great to see you this morning. Aye. Okay. We're going to have fun today. I'll tell you that much. My elite tech team has been working hard on firming up the show. Which tech team is that? Go Time Productions, Gus and Oliver doing all the things, the video levels, the audio levels, making the show happen, doing the graphics. An incredible elite team that I am fortunate enough to have, and you can have for birthdays and bar mitzvahs. Available at gotimeproductions.com. I don't know. Now we're talking. We got sound effects. They are elite. Thank you, Gus and Oliver. Appreciate you. Dave Craig is ready to get better. A better official. Yes. Let's do that. Good to see you, Dave. What do we have going on Rochester, Minnesota, temperature-wise? Let me know in the chat. Greg Becker's in the house. Perrysburg, Ohio. Excellent. 23 in Chicagoland. Randy, good to see you. Okay. So Randy starts a game with a technical foul. This was just a question in a Facebook group. Illegal uniforms, the penalty, of course, where two teams show up with black, right? Because it's a neutral site, a tournament situation, miscommunication. They both thought they were visitors, etc. But if we've got the home school brought gray, that would never, if it's their venue, right, we'd never have any flexibility there. I know I had a girls, two high-level teams, both from Los Angeles, another part of California, who had traveled to the Bay Area for this game, and our home team did have gray uniforms. Given that it was not their venue, etc., it was a tournament situation, I said those are white tonight, because there was no issue with misunderstanding. The uniforms were obviously different. Gary Slickman in the house from Massachusetts. Good to see you. Yeah, so Chris says a change in South Dakota. We're using the shot clock to administer the 10-second backcourt, and that's what we're doing here in California as well. And it brings up a couple of scenarios. Good morning, Chris from Sioux Falls. And so one of them is there's three scenarios. Normal circumstances, ball is inbounded, shot clock is counting down from 35. If the clock gets to 25 and the ball has yet to gain front court status, it is a backcourt violation. One of the advantages of doing this is anybody on the crew can recognize the situation and rule the violation. So if we have tough action, closely guarded situation in the backcourt as the clock approaches 10, our lead in that scenario can come up with the ruling. If the ball is in the air at 25, basically. The other one, though, is in high school, the ball gets knocked out of bounds and the shot clock says 32. So how are you handling that, Chris? Are we then going to a visible count, or are we communicating as a crew, my new number is 22 to get front court? And then the third scenario is when the shot clock is turned off, then we go to a visible count. We're not, in that instance, we're going to have tenths running on the clock. So let me know how you're handling that second scenario, Chris, in South Dakota. Mark Asmussen in the house. Southern Indiana. Fairbanks, -15. No problem. Hey, I got a new coffee cup. Hey. My super elite Most important tech team got me that one. Excellent. I would have. I was planning on you being nailing it, Stan. Things didn't quite happen. Gary's asking, does a 10-second reset on an interrupted dribble in the backcourt? No. It doesn't interrupt a dribble, which is, of course, a player losing control momentarily of their dribble, nor would it reset when the ball is deflected by the defense. The ball gets loose by any means necessary. The 10-second count does not reset until, because the team still maintains team control by rule. Shot clock starts when the ball is legally touched inbounds by any player, right? Not just the offense. If the defense deflects the ball and it's rolling in the backcourt, that shot clock is running. Jason Hayes in Missouri is dispensing technical fouls like a little Pez dispenser. You know, he's like... Yeah, that's exactly the, it takes some getting used to, right? In high school here, we've adopted that, and, we start to break out a count and realize, oh, don't have to do that. Right, Brandon? You're in the beautiful San Francisco Bay Area. Good to see you. Grandpa, obviously. Look at that little cutie in your image there. Kevin Smith, good morning to you. Ray Allen, the Bay Area is representing. Jim Best, good to see you. Darwin Sonata, need I say? Go blue. Nice. Darwin Sonata. Yeah, if you guys were here at 34, you'd be enjoying it. Kevin Smith, first-time viewer. All right, excellent. 40-plus years on the court, Kevin. Come share your rules knowledge and experience. Appreciate you joining. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, with shot clocks, of course, there's been this solid contingent of 7 or 8 states that have shot clocks for decades, right? And now it's going to be adopted by more. So we have like this year, like 4 or 5 and some trial, if a school wants to for a varsity game, they can experiment with it or utilize it, etc. Right? There'll be a lot of feedback that comes from that, and some people who are, in adjacent states maybe that are like, it wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll see how the momentum goes. Michigan, always strong in the chat. Kevin Smith is from Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State. Excellent. Joe Raza in the house from Florida. Good to see you. Kevin Smith is having none of it. Our cold environments are having none of this sunny and warm. Oh, it was absolutely gorgeous day in the Bay Area yesterday. What are we learning about today? Mike, so we had in the chat previously Randy assessing a technical foul for illegal uniforms, similar to that Facebook play that we were commenting on. Chip Clark is in the house. Florida, coming strong. The Zooch from Missouri in the house as well. So, Adam, after a player releases the ball, are we, officiating the high five as illegal contact on that shooter? I would say, gotta see it. Okay. I'm sorry. Adam, gotta see it. Gotta see the play. And it's all about the timing, right? If the player has just released the try and they're affected, I would say there's a chance of a foul in that situation. I would say it's not cut and dried, a high five. Like in the NBA, they have guidelines about what's allowed. All right, the Zooch is donating blood, so we got to get this show going. Chris Healy Sr. back in the house. Good morning to you. Wyoming. Wyoming, 0 degrees. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you. Willie Boyd from Indiana. Okay. All right. All right. Relatively new. Perfect. Perfect. We're talking about rules scenarios today, discussing the rules, right? We have a scenario, we have a ruling, and that's all fine and good, but then we can, go on some tangents and talk about the fundamental concepts involved in the rule, because that's what we like to do. Okay. All right. I have an agenda. My tech team has given me an agenda that I need to follow. Give me just a second. And Kevin, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, Ray. Excellent. Good to see you, Ray. Pennsylvania. All right. Okay. I want to go here. Wait, let me use a couple more sound effects.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Love that. Love the cool hand Luke. So many aspects of that movie were tremendous. Tremendous. All right. Okay. All right. I've got that. I'm going to turn that off. I think I want to be there. Look at that. Okay. The basketball season is upon us. We are taking to